you and Beyonce are really close. And there was something about how Keyshia Cole complained that you weren't giving her any songs because of your relationship with Beyonce and how she sort of said something about Beyonce. Any truth in that?
Of course.
She was hating on the Queen Beyonce. So
I was not hating on Beyonce.
It kind of was hate.
No, it was not directed at all as hate.
When the Bow Down record came out,
Yeah, I love Beyonce.
and you was like, you know, first it was all let's have camaraderie as women. Now it's
Well,
Bow
the thing
Down.
is that I met, seen Beyonce a few times. She's always a very sweet girl. To me, that just wasn't her, you know what I mean? Her thing. But I don't know, dude said, she switched it up or something.
What if one of R&B's biggest voices was pushed aside, not because of her talent, but because she challenged the wrong queen? That's exactly what fans are wondering after Keyshia Cole opened up about her rocky history with Beyoncé. It all started back in 2013 when Beyoncé dropped her surprise track Bow Down. While many fans praised it, others, especially fellow female artists, felt something was off. Keyshia was one of the loudest voices. She didn't hold back, calling out what she saw as a major contradiction. How could someone go from singing "Who Run the World, Girls" to now telling those same girls to bow down? At the time, people thought Keyshia was just bitter, but years later, she's making headlines again, this time with claims that go far beyond music. She's hinting at dark secrets behind Beyoncé's rise to fame and saying her own career suffered because she spoke out. Some fans now believe Keyshia was blackballed from the industry for not playing along. Others say she's just stirring drama. But either way, her words have reignited a major debate about power, loyalty, and what really goes on behind the scenes in the music world. But that wasn't the whole story, because the next twist involves Beyoncé's own father and shocking claims about how her career really got started. Now, here's where things take a disturbing turn. According to the video, Keyshia didn't just question Beyoncé's lyrics, she also threw serious shade at Beyoncé's early career. Behind closed doors, she's allegedly been saying that Beyoncé's father, Matthew Knowles, didn't just manage her, he marketed her in ways that shocked even industry insiders. The rumor? Matthew was servicing Beyoncé to high-level music executives, allegedly setting up inappropriate meetings to boost her fame. These claims suggest that her career wasn't built solely on talent and hard work, but also on hidden deals made behind the scenes. That's the real reason, according to these whispers, that Beyoncé got pushed to the front while others, like Keyshia, were left behind. If true, it raises dark questions about what young artists go through just to break into the industry. And to make it worse, some say this led straight to Jay-Z. The story claims Matthew's actions eventually connected Beyoncé with Jay when she was only 18, and he was nearly 30. That alone has people uncomfortable. Was it a real love story or a business move masked as romance? Fans are now looking back at Beyoncé's rise through a completely different lens. But things didn't stop with Matthew, because next, there are claims that Jay-Z picked up where her father left off, and that's when things get even darker. Just when it seemed the story couldn't get any darker, new allegations suggest that Jay-Z may have continued the same troubling path that Beyoncé's father allegedly started. The rumor that Jay didn't just become her partner, he also played a role in offering her to other powerful men in the music world. One of those names? Diddy. According to the video, whispers around the industry claim that Beyoncé's relationship with Jay-Z wasn't just romantic, it was part of a plan to keep her career moving at the highest level. Some believe Jay introduced her to elite circles using the same shady tactics Matthew was accused of. And the craziest part? There's even a clip of rapper DaBaby saying, while DaBaby didn't say anything bad happened, the video uses this as proof that Beyoncé was being passed around high places early on. And it doesn't stop there. Another former insider, Beyoncé's ex-bodyguard Uncle Ron, claimed Jay kept Beyoncé under his control by getting her hooked on hard substances. That way, she'd stay loyal and manageable.
But I'll say, man, yeah, Beyonce's on books. She's been on them for a long time. And you keep her that way.
To many fans, this is heartbreaking. Could Beyoncé, one of the biggest stars in the world, have been used and controlled by the very men closest to her? And what happened next would shock everyone, because the timeline shows Beyoncé's fame exploded right after she got with Jay. After Beyoncé got with Jay-Z, her career didn't just grow, it skyrocketed. Almost overnight, she became the face of pop and R&B. But now, people are looking back and asking, was that success really natural, or was it all carefully planned? The video points out that once Beyoncé and Jay-Z became a couple, she started getting more attention, bigger deals, and way more support from the industry. Meanwhile, Destiny's Child bandmates like Kelly and Michelle didn't receive the same push. Some say it's because Beyoncé had Jay, and Jay had the power. What makes this more unsettling is the age gap. Beyoncé was just 18 when they got involved. Jay-Z was already pushing 30. According to insiders, she never really had a normal dating life. She was working non-stop from a young age and only had one high school boyfriend before Jay. That means Jay-Z was her first real adult relationship.
I feel like she never got to experience life with the different types of people, and the fact that he was so old low-key, I feel like the only way she expresses herself is through her music. And like I don't know them, obviously. But I'm just saying, just like by seeing the age gap and what happens between that age gap, she never got to live.
To critics, that's exactly why she stayed with him, even after all the cheating rumors. She built her life, her family, and her empire around him. Leaving him would mean losing the only foundation she ever knew. Fans are now questioning, was Beyoncé ever really in control, or has she just been following the path chosen for her all along? But that's not where it ends, because just when people thought it couldn't go any deeper, another bombshell dropped, one that claims Beyoncé has secretly been trying to escape it all. A recent blind item shocked fans with claims that Beyoncé is secretly planning a $500 million escape from the music industry. According to the source, she's tired of being controlled by handlers, pressured by her team, and pushed to perform when she doesn't want to. The source even says she's tried to leave the country before, without warning. One insider said her bodyguard once chased after her at a big award show because she threatened to disappear. The reason? She's had enough. Enough of the spotlight. Enough of being treated like a product. And enough of the pressure to keep making money for everyone around her. The video also claims Beyoncé is battling depression and dark thoughts, but instead of offering real help, her team just wants to keep her under control, because to them, she's still their biggest cash cow. But the most shocking part? Fans believe Beyoncé may be ready to rebel. And that's not all, because the woman who first exposed all this is still talking, Keyshia Cole. Keyshia Cole has never been shy about speaking her mind, but when she came for Beyoncé back in 2013, the backlash was intense. It all started when Beyoncé dropped her surprise track, Bow Down, a bold song that rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Keyshia was one of the first to speak up, calling the lyrics a slap in the face to women who once believed Beyoncé stood for female empowerment. Fans were stunned. How could the same artist who told girls to run the world now turn around and demand they bow down? Even some of Beyoncé's own supporters called her out for being a hypocrite. Keyshia tweeted her frustrations, accusing Beyoncé of switching up her message just to stay on top. She didn't hold back, saying some artists act self-righteous only when it benefits them. Her words made headlines and enemies. But what really kept the drama alive was that Beyoncé never apologized. Instead, she doubled down on the track, and that silence only fueled more heat, especially from Rihanna. Rihanna didn't stay quiet either. Right after Bow Down dropped, she clapped back in true Rihanna fashion. She posted an article crowning her the Queen of Pop in the UK and captioned it, "I only know how to be #1. I could use a challenge. How'd that feel down there on your knees?" The message was loud and clear, and fans instantly knew it was aimed at Beyoncé. That post lit up social media, and just like that, the drama between Beyoncé, Rihanna, and Keyshia Cole took center stage. Brandy even jumped in to support the shade, saying she didn't love the song, though she still loved Beyoncé as an artist.
I know that you are a Beyoncé fan.
I am.
You're a Beyoncé fan, and she recently put out her new song, Bow Down. People are talking about it.
Opinion is opinion. I think art should be expressed the way it should.
Do you love the song?
I don't love the song, but I love Beyoncé. I have to be honest, you know?
It was a rare moment when several top female artists publicly questioned Beyoncé's message and image. Some called it jealousy, but others believed it was finally a moment of truth. Still, Beyoncé stayed silent, but the silence didn't stop the whispers, because next came even more disturbing claims about how far back this drama really goes. Years later, the rumors only got darker. According to the video, Keyshia Cole allegedly told people behind the scenes that Beyoncé's father pushed her toward Jay-Z as part of an industry plan. Some even believe Beyoncé was handed off to Jay as a way to keep her rising in the business. That theory gained traction after fans noticed how quickly Beyoncé's career exploded once she got with Jay. She became the star of Destiny's Child, then the face of global pop, all while her group mates faded into the background. It's also said that Jay-Z wasn't innocent either. The video brings up past claims from Beyoncé's former bodyguard, Uncle Ron, who said Jay allegedly kept her under control using strong substances. These rumors paint a troubling picture of a young woman surrounded by powerful men making decisions for her. And if those stories are true, it makes people wonder, has Beyoncé ever really had control of her own life? And the next reveal only adds fuel to that question. The video also dives into Beyoncé's past, claiming she never had a normal teenage life. From a young age, she was locked into rehearsals, studio time, and touring. She didn't get to hang out, date around, or figure out who she was outside of music. By the time she turned 18, she was already tied to Jay-Z, nearly 12 years older and already deep in the industry. That's why many believe she stayed with him, even even after all the cheating rumors. To her, Jay wasn't just a husband, he was the only adult relationship she ever had. Her career, her brand, and even her family were all built around him. Some fans think that's why she seems distant or guarded. Music is the only way she can express herself freely, and if these rumors are true, it explains why she's still struggling to break free today, but just when people thought it couldn't get any more intense. A final twist raised even more eyebrows, one that questioned whether Beyoncé might finally be planning her great escape. Now, here's the final twist, the one that has fans truly worried. According to a blind item, Beyoncé has secretly been planning to walk away from it all, not just music, but the spotlight, the handlers, and even her own team. The report claims she wants out of the industry, and she's willing to give up $500 million just to disappear and live a quiet life. Insiders say she's tired of being treated like a product. Her every move is managed, her performances are demanded, and the pressure never stops. They're not just afraid she'll quit, they're afraid she'll vanish without warning. The source also claims Beyoncé is battling depression, and her team is more focused on keeping her profitable than truly helping her heal. To them, she's not just an icon, she's their paycheck. And now, the world is watching. Is Beyoncé ready to break free, or will the industry pull her back in? What do you believe? Truth, rumor, or something in between? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more celebrity deep dives.